Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning San Diego. A topic that is dear to my heart and what passionate one about is surfing, and none other than this is one of the panelists that I've been highlighting and wanting to hear more about. This is Women Surfers are hosting the Under the Radar to discuss their journey of breaking down barriers while battling a male-dominant sport. As we all know, surfing can be an intimidating sport, and these ladies here are joining me now to talk about their impact and how they're telling their story and sharing their story to help other female surfers transition to the sport and learn about it as well. I mean, for joining me now, I'm going to go ahead and tell me your name's Angie, right?
Angie.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Lisa.
Mika.
And Mika.
Hi.
Hello. Talk about this panel that you guys have going on that's going to be highlighting, you guys are both sharing your stories as surfers and what you've done to impact the community. I'm curious to know the purpose behind it, obviously, right? And also sharing your stories. So go ahead and tell me.
Well, I'm just really honored to be here and to represent women in surf. I am late to the game as a surfer. I just started surfing a few years ago, and I'm in my 40s. So it's an honor, and I guess, you know, part of our mission with Under the Radar is to really help people realize that anything's possible. Right. And so I'm just really happy to be here.
You're not late to the game. I myself learned late as well. I learned when I first moved here. So yes, it's nice to see other female surfers out there in the water, the impact it makes to the community. Tell us your story, professional woman surfer. Yep.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Carulli, and I'm the one putting on this event. I work for the San Diego College of Continuing Education. I've been there over 20 years, and we've put on many community events. We really are the college for the people of the community. We've been involved in all kinds of events, from the Martin Luther King breakfast and parade to women's history events, and so I am honored to be able to put this event on today. I've been surfing over 40 years. It's not just a hobby, it's my life, and I dedicated about 12 years of those 40 to being a professional surfer. So I'm really excited to bring these ladies into the panel today at our West City campus in Point Loma. So hopefully people will show up. It's from 12:30 to 2:30 this afternoon. Thank you.
And then can you introduce yourself as well? I'm sorry.
Yeah, my name is Mika, and I've been surfing with Lisa for years and years. And I actually work in manufacturing. I work for Sharp Eye Surfboards, which is one of the leaders in manufacturing in the world right now. I'm a machinist, and I also paint surfboards. And it was really important for me to be on this panel because there's not a lot of women working in manufacturing right now, especially on the level that I am with high-performance shortboarding and large-scale production. So it's nice to be included and be able to share, because there are a lot of hurdles that you have to overcome as a woman in this industry. So.
Absolutely. And with surfing alone is a sport where it's always fluid. You're always learning something new every day, whether you've learned surfing for 3 months to 3 years to 30 years, right? You guys all have different skill levels, but I want to ask, what was a pivoting moment for each of you to say, you know what, not only do I love the passion of surfing and the sport, but I want to make a difference in inviting other women to do the same and encourage them to get out there in the water. Because I'll tell you, when I first moved here 8 years ago, I sat on the beach in PB and just admired the female surfers. And today, some of my closest friends I met were on that day at that beach 8 years ago. And to this day, we paddle out there. And so I know the mission that you guys are doing, but can you please share briefly your stories of what was your pivoting moment in your time?
I just want to say we're all from Ocean Beach, so we're OB locals.
Nice.
And one of the interesting thing about Ocean Beach is there's not a lot of lady surfers there. It's not the most user-friendly wave. So part of my philosophy and what I have become is to lift each other up and not put each other down. And so women surfers, you know, competing, you kind of get competitive and you want to beat that person. But here in OB, we're a tribe, and so it's very, very community based, and so we support each other in the water.
Awesome. And what was your pivoting moment for you to join?
Well, I learned to surf in Ocean Beach and played in the whitewater for many months, and I was welcomed by all the surfers who have been there for years and years and years before me. And so I've had a really beautiful experience in being welcomed into the water, and that's the representation that I want to have for others, is that you're always welcome, and there's nothing to fear out there. Well, on some days there it is.
Very good.
And yeah, I love surfing, and I love surfing with these ladies, and I think like the fact that we can all share in the experience was really a pivotal moment for me, because when I don't want to surf, Lisa's there to like get me out in the water if I'm complaining about how small the waves are. The women help me, and they keep pushing me to move forward, and so I think the camaraderie that we have was a really pivotal thing for me.
Absolutely, yeah, and like I said, it takes one female surfer out there to kind of encourage you to paddle out, and that's all it takes. I mean, it's a lifelong friendship, but also a community coming together to share a sport that they all love. And like I'm sure many surfers have known, like you can't change the wave, but you can learn how to surf, right? And certainly I admire what you ladies are doing, and I am one of them who's been inspired by surfers like yourself, so thank you. It's a free event, and all that information is on the screen for you guys. I will be there. I want to check it out, so yeah, definitely check it out.
Thank you.
All right.
Join us.
Yes, there you go. There's information on the screen. San Diego College of Continuing Education, West City campus, and it is a free event for anyone to go join. And we'll be right back after a quick break. Stay with us here in Good Morning San Diego.